Hello, my first graders. Today we're working on page 242 in your math book. Now, we are skipping lesson 4.5 and we go right to 4.6. But I skipped the first page of 4.6 with the baseball hat, and I'm just turning and going right to the page with a graham cracker. So that's 240. So if you're watching, boys and girls, that means that you are on page 242. Heather has 14 crackers. Some crackers are broken. 8 crackers are not broken. How many crackers are broken? All right, so let's look back. She has 14 crackers. Some crackers are broken. That means we have a missing number. 8 crackers are not broken. How many crackers are broken? So they made our problem down here for us. If crackers are broken, that means we're doing a minus problem. If they're broken, that means we're not using them, so we're taking them away. So we start with 14 because she has 14 crackers. Some are broken, so we have a missing number, and it equals 8. So what we need to do is figure out, well, how do we solve this problem? It's hard when there's a missing number in the middle. So we can take and turn this problem into a different type of problem, knowing what we know about minus and plus problems. 14 is our big number, right? Our big number always starts our minus problem. That's our big number. When we're doing a minus problem, does it matter which one we take away? Could we take away the other number? We could, couldn't we? Right? It's just like what we talk about. I'll use my 5, right? Here's 5, right? If I have 5 and I take some away, but then I have 2 left, right? Could I just take that away and then see how many were left? Yeah, 3, right? So it doesn't matter when we have a minus problem. We could take either side away if we have the missing number. So 14 minus 8, we don't have to take this away to find our answer because we already have the answer 8. So instead, we can turn it into a different minus problem. We could say 14 minus 8 equals our missing number. When we know our big number in a minus problem, we can take away any of the small numbers to get our answer. So we have 14, so we can change our problem. I would like you to rewrite our problem to 14 minus 8. Remember, with minus problems, it doesn't matter. If we have a missing number here, we can take the other small number away to find our missing number. Okay, so now we're going to draw that in our 10 frame. Okay, we have to start with 14, right? So here's 14. Okay, make your 14 circles. If you need to pause to do that, go ahead. Now we're going to take away 8, right? And we did this before when we had red and yellow, so we could cross 8 off, or we could color them in. We could color 8 of them in red and then see how many are the other color. But it might be easier just to cross off 8. So I'm going to cross 8 of these off. Right, one row is 5. Okay, cross your 8 off. All right. Now that we crossed 8 off, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 14 minus 8 equals 6. So our missing number is 6. Blank crackers are broken? Well, 6 crackers were broken. So remember, this is like our part total, right? One part was 8, the other part was 6. So in our story, she started with 14. These 6 were broken, and then she had 8 crackers that were not broken. Okay, so we found our missing number. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at our problems that might look a little funny and take what we know about our problem and turn it into a different problem. So let's look at our word problem. Phil had some stickers. He lost 7 stickers. Now he has 9 stickers. How many stickers did Phil start with? So they made our problem for us. We had some stickers, right? That's our missing number. He lost 7 stickers, so that tells us it's a minus problem because he lost them. Lost 7. Now he has 9 stickers. So at the end, he has 9. See how we put that in order? Sum minus 7 equals 9. So how can we turn this into a problem we can solve? Look what's missing. It's a minus problem. We're missing we start with the biggest number. So the biggest number's missing. We have our 2 small numbers. Hey, remember, what can we do with our 2 small numbers? Do we add 2 small numbers or subtract? What do? We add. Whenever we have our 2 small numbers, we can add them together to get our big number. So we have 7 plus 9. When we add them together, we'll figure out the big number. That will be how many he started with. So I'm going to put 9 in my head, 7 on my fingers. I'm going to use that count on strategy. You ready? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 7 plus 9 is 16. That's my big number. How many did he start with? He started with 16. So Phil started with blank crackers. Phil started with 16 crackers. Okay, so remember, we're just taking what we know about how our problems go together, what we know about our big, what we can do with our big numbers and our small numbers in a problem. Hillary has 9 dolls. Abby has 18 dolls. How many fewer dolls does Hillary have than Abby? Ooh, they're comparing Hillary and Abby. They're comparing their dolls. So when we compare things, it's a minus problem. Comparing is finding the difference, and difference is subtraction. But let's look at this problem that they made. Ooh, look, even though 9 is here first and 18 here, why did they write it like this? Do you remember? What do we know about the big number? The big number always starts our minus problem. So when we subtract, we always start with the big number. That's our big number. All right, 18 is our big number, minus 9. Hey, we can solve this. This is a normal looking problem, isn't it? All right, boys and girls, you're going to solve this, whether you're drawing a picture or maybe you're pulling out your number line to start at 18 and take 9 hops back, right? 18 minus 9. Pause. When you have your answer, hit play to check. Okay, if you're hitting play, you're ready to check your work. If not, pause the video and solve this problem first. All right, 18 minus 9. You should have gotten 9. Okay, I use my number line to count back. 18 minus 9. I take 9 hops back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there I did. I landed on 9. Okay, so Hillary has blank fewer dolls. Hillary has 9 fewer dolls. I have to make sure I put my answer in both places. All right, let's look at this one. Josh had 12 seeds. He planted some in the dirt. Missing number. He has 5 left. How many seeds did he plant in the dirt? So let's look at our problem. He has 12 seeds, so we start with 12. If he planted some, that means he's getting rid of them, right? He's putting them in the dirt. But it says he planted some seeds, so we have a missing number. He has 5 left. So look at the problem. 12 minus the sum we're missing equals 5. So now this is a tricky problem. Well, how do we rewrite it to make it easier to solve? Okay, we have 12. What do we know about minus problems? We have the big number. We started with the big number. Minus, we're missing a small number. What do we know? Can we still make it a minus problem? Yes, we can. Remember, when we're missing one of our small numbers, we can subtract. We use the other number to subtract, right? To find a small number, we subtract. So we can do 12 minus 5, the small number we know, equals blank. All right, boys and girls, you're going to solve this, okay? Pause the video, solve your problem. Either use your number line, or draw a picture. All right. If you're hitting play, that means you have an answer. 12 minus 5. Okay, I used my number line. I started with 12. I take 5 hops back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where am I? 7. 12 minus 5 is 7. So 12 minus 7 equals 5. What was our missing number? 7. All right. Now let's look down here. You're doing great. Cami has 12 apples. Some are green and some are red. She has 8 red apples. How many apples are green? So they're comparing red and green apples. When we compare, what do? Comparing is finding the difference, and difference means subtraction. So we have 13 apples. She starts with 13 apples. Some are green, so we don't know how many are green. We have that missing number. And then she has 8 red apples. There's our 8. Okay, what do we know about minus problems? We have our biggest number. So what do we do when we're missing a small number? We subtract. So we start with our big number. We take away the small number we know to find our answer. Go ahead and pause. Find your answer. All right. If you're hitting play, you found your answer. 13 minus 8 equals 5. So our missing small number was 5. She had 5 green apples. So 5 apples are green. We fill in our missing number. So just remember, boys and girls, when we have a minus problem and we're missing a small number, right? We're missing one of our small numbers. We can subtract to find our answer. If we're missing our big number, right, we missed the big number, then we have to add the 2 small numbers to find the big number. So let me say that again. If we're missing the big number, we take our 2 small numbers, add them together to find the big number. If we have a missing small number, right, then we need to subtract to find the other small number. Right. Take a look over here. 10 frogs, math on the spot. So remember, you can watch your video. 10 frogs are in the tree. 3 more frogs jump into the tree. Then 4 frogs jump out of the tree. How many frogs are in the tree now? All right, so there's a couple steps, so let's go back through. 10 frogs are in the tree. 3 more frogs jump into the tree. So if we have 3 more jump into the tree, are we losing some or are we getting some? We're getting some. Then 4 frogs jump out of the tree. Oh, but now if they're jumping out of the tree, we are losing some. How many frogs are in the tree now? So there's 2 steps to this. 10 frogs are in the tree. So our starting number is 10. If 3 more frogs jump into the tree, right? So we have 10 frogs in the tree, then 3 more jump in. We're adding 10 plus 3. Oh, let's put 10 in our head, 3 on our fingers. You ready? 10, 11, 12, 13. But we're not finished yet. There's another step. Look, we have another number. Then 4 frogs jump out of the tree. Okay, so we have to start with 13 because we have 13 now in the tree. If 4 frogs jump out of the tree, that's a minus problem, right? They're jumping out, so that's minus 4 equals what? Boys and girls, we're going to solve that. 13 minus 4. We could draw a picture or we can use our number line. We're going to put our finger on 13. Take 4 hops back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where do we land? 9. So 13 minus 4 equals 9. They're blank frogs. 9 frogs. All right. Boys and girls, we are going to skip number 7. We're going to go right on to number 8. Choose a number to fill in the blank. Solve. 10 dogs are at the park. Blank dogs are brown. The rest have black spots. How many dogs have black spots? So we need a number. So I'm going to pick a number for us to use, okay? How about we use the number 5? So put 5 in that spot. Now we're going to solve our problem. 10 dogs are at the park. So we have 10. 5 dogs are brown. So we can circle our 5 we just made. The rest have black spots. How many have black spots? So we're talking about brown dogs and black spots. Oh, brown and black. That means we're comparing. We're finding the difference. Difference means subtraction. So let's make our minus problem. What number do we have to start with? 10. Why do we start with 10? Because it's the biggest number. Minus 5 equal. Okay, go ahead and pause. Solve this. Hit play when you're ready. All right, 10 minus 5 equals 5. Some of you might know that, right? Because we have 10 fingers. 5 and 5 make 10. So if you have 10, take 5 away, 5 left. So how many dogs have black spots? 5 dogs. All right, last one. Chris has 10 worms. He gives away some of his worms. Oh, we're missing a number. He has 6 worms left. How many worms did Chris give away? So let's go back through our problem. Chris has 10 worms. He gives some of his worms away. He has 6 worms left. All right, so now let's make our problem. How many does he start with? What's our big number? 10. He gives some away, so he minuses some. We don't know how many that is. And it equals 6. All right, boys and girls, remember, what do you know about this? We have our big number, but we're missing a small number. I want you to think, what do you do when you're missing a small number? Do you add these two together or do you subtract to find a small number? I'm going to have you pause. You're going to work on this problem. Hit play when you're ready to check. All right, let's see how you did. So to find a small number, what do? We subtract. Start with your big number minus one of your small numbers. So 10 minus 6 equals 4. Our missing number was 4. So Chris gave away 4 worms. Remember, if you have the big number and you're missing a small number, you subtract to find your small number. Think small, subtract. When you are missing your big number, right, to get something that's bigger, we have to add. Okay. All right, you're going to, I think we have a quiz to take.